How's it going, everybody? Since there's a bunch of new people getting into the KingCobraJFS nonsense, I figured it could be nice to take a look back at the most recent love interest he's had. Well, now, he wasn't that interested, I guess. Last attempt that got anywhere. If you haven't heard of Gothie, you may find this interesting. I wasn't paying super close attention to King Cobra stuff around this time 2 years ago, so I hope I don't get anything wrong. I believe they met on a panel stream. I'd imagine it was a Courtney one, like the recent thing. He's been on there a long time. It seems like it was a setup. Like they're like, oh, we're gonna get these two together. She was a fangirl of his, which is always a wonderful start to things like this, right? And ended very quickly and very badly. I've got Homeboy Boglum Chronicles pulled up here. Always reliable for the recaps. 2 videos, Love and Heartbreak and Gothie Rant and Inebriated Nonsense. I got these 2. This one has a lot of info. The next one's kind of a recap of a live stream a little later on. And I'm checking out the first couple of minutes of this because it's kind of how everything got going. And then I'm going to jump to the next one because the rest of this video is like immediately after things went sour between them. And he's like reacting to a video of her calling him out and saying bad stuff about him, and he's absolutely losing it. And there's really, really uncomfortable language used by both of them. And I'm just really not trying to get into all that. I'm sure I will be labeled a snowflake for this, but I'm just not trying to have it on here. But in this live stream, I think it's a little later on, and he's a little calmer about everything. So I'm hoping that'll be a little better. And I could do with mentioning this more often probably, but consider becoming a member on Boglum Chronicles channel to support their work in making all of this King Cobra info digestible. They give a nice shout out to some supporters at the end of the videos, and surely I owe them $3,400 at this point. On February 25th, 2022, Cobra was lucky enough to meet a female fan of his on a live panel stream. It was clearly love at first sight.
So, okay, so you learned who Josh was, and you were like, oh my god, who's this
Gothie,
bad boy?
Cobra.
Fucking YouTube celebrity,
Courtney.
Famous. We're amongst fucking YouTube fame right now, you know that, right?
She's crushing.
I've been told.
Richie, I'm going to kick you and me for a minute, and we're going to let Josh and Gothie hang out for just
I don't know who's in the apron back there. Someone's skinny. The aprons kind of suggest they have a job, so that really it narrows it down and also makes it so I have no clue who it could be. It couldn't be Warlord.
second, okay?
Who's cleaning up his place in an apron?
I've already tried to get him to talk once. He won't fucking talk to me. Watch. Hey, hi, how you doing? Do you talk to women? No? Hi.
They're nervous.
Holy fuck.
I called you earlier. That was me, FYI. Maybe
I get some calls and text messages I just delete because I assume it's all trolls.
It's true. He does assume it's all trolls. He said, well, Jessica said that he thought she was, why can't I fucking talk? He thought she was a troll at first and, like, ignored.
What if you called me?
Yeah,
I mean, is he wrong now?
Told you.
If you send me another text message, I'll add you on my phone.
I can.
So the Cobra seed was planted. You know, at this point, I've been seeing a lot of people saying he was probably even better off with Gothie at this point than Jessica. This is also really bad, though. March 2nd, 2022.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck I did. Like, I was on the phone talking to Gothie over Facebook.
He's got a little more hair in this video.
For like several hours, and now she's here on stream saying she's damaged goods.
You can go ahead and read this one for yourself. Cobra really seems to not have a way with speaking to women. He's not very reassuring, it would seem, because this seems to be a common theme. Jessica says she can never get a compliment. Gothie says she's damaged goods. Stephanie said he never did anything for her.
And say how nobody wants her. I'm like, first of all, Gothie, hon, you're not damaged goods. Second of all, can I get to know you first?
So true.
This is what pisses me off about women. If you don't try hard enough.
Gender relations time. He was much more active in discussing gender relations at this point.
Like, what the fucking shit? Actual fucking shit. No, I've been rejected by every chick I like. And
you and Jessica have that in common.
it sucks. So I've learned to wait more patiently and just play it cool and chill out. Am I the bad guy for saying, well, let's get to know each other first before we go any further?
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Shouldn't have done that. You guys like when I pause the video and then talk a bunch? How do you feel?
Fuck.
How do you guys feel about that? Later that day.
Okay, so let me explain.
So this is where we're gonna jump off of here. Feel free to go check it out on Boglin Chronicles channel on your own. Gets pretty bad. Oh, by the way, that whole what they did on a FaceTime call, I think that's a pretty common theme with Josh. I think he's really into that mutual thing on a live stream. Synchronized those of-age consenting fangirls really line up, you know. Gothie rant and inebriated nonsense. This is later. Got the Jack Skellington chalice.
Good evening, YouTube. It's the weekend.
It's the weekend?
Alcohol the entire night.
Where is he?
I'm feeling pretty good. I've been smashing alcohol the entire night, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Excellent. Great start.
Hope you all are having a fantastic Saturday. It's now Saturday. It was Friday, but now it's Saturday. We got a 24
Crazy how that
pack
happens.
Keystone. You drink like the good majority of them. That'll do it.
Drank a majority of a 24-pack of Keystone. All right.
Do it.
That'll do it.
I support trans rights. If
Let's fucking go. Woo! Woo!
you're 18 or older,
Oh.
you don't identify as gay.
Oh, he's so close. He's always kind of close.
Marry, lesbian, trans, whatever.
He's always got to ruin
it.
it.
If you're a sicko, I'll support it. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't a
I
sicko.
can get down on a lesbian porno video.
No kidding. Could ya?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you turn on X videos,
As one might.
and there's like 50 plus hot of age naked chicks all on each other. I'm like, that's kinky.
That is that's his way of showing he approves of LGBTQIA rights. The 50-person lesbian orgy.
As long as, you know, that's how I feel about the gay community.
That's how he feels about. That's how he feels
Honestly, LGBTQ, I can support it. As long as they're of age, it's consensual, and they're alive.
Comment says, "Is it okay if they're related?"
If you got a problem with my demands, then you're a piece of shit. Go
Damn.
You ever buy like a bunch of alcohol and just kind of go through it selectively, save some for later, and then kind of be like, oh, hey, you know.
No, I don't have that problem.
One of those nights. We're not here to bash on Gothie, okay?
He's done plenty of that already.
I appreciate the cult love that I have for your Lord and Dark Savior, King Cobra, but we're not here to bash on Gothie, okay?
I like how he's got the lighter around his neck so he can't lose it.
We're not here to do that shit. Like, oh, hey, here's a goth chick who's the same age as Cobra. She's got bad teeth like he does.
Oof.
So I got a full mouth still. Kind of thing. Unless you're a sicko.
They might all still be there, but
who gives a shit?
As long as being a sicko.
I was never in love, dude. All I said to her was, let's take it slow. Like, we liked... Okay, she liked what I was packing down here.
Oh, yeah?
I liked what she was packing up here.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm like, all right. Let's see where it goes. You know, let's get to know each other.
That's the basis, I guess.
That wasn't me rejecting her. That wasn't me being like, oh, you know, fuck yeah, just dumping headfirst into it kind of thing. That was just me saying, let's take it slow and see where it goes. She was showing me her OnlyFans because I wanted to see it. I'm like, well, you got me excited, and then this is your fault.
Oh, God. He's that. What a smooth move right there, Cobra. Wow, very impressive. You got her.
Like what I was repping, so I'm like, and she deleted the video, otherwise she wouldn't fucking be like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? So anything she says after this video response is probably going to be, it's not even a video response, it's probably, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Cobra has that effect on women. She's seen what I was
a little reboot there.
back in, and now she's obsessed with me, dude.
And
it's like, you want to talk about how you could have had a ride or die bitch?
Oh, you had a fucking bitch, you fucking ride or die.
First of all, you shouldn't call yourself a bitch. That's degrading.
He might have done that plenty in the last video.
Second of all, sitting there calling yourself like, oh, I wanted to.
Also, she said it like.
Cobra,
she could if she wants to.
Piece of ass, but he lost out on that. I'm like, do you realize who the fuck I am? Dude, I got fangirls all over the world that are of age, alive, and cisgendered, and all that good shit. So
he could have any one of them.
I'm just like, really? Okay then. Gothie wanted to pet your King Cobra. That's funny, CJ.
Haha.
Yeah, she did, and I'm like, you know, realistically, it's like, I don't got the kind of money to just travel down to Oklahoma to see her ass. She doesn't have the money
Well, you don't have to travel for that.
to see my ass, but maybe in the future it could work out, kind of thing. That's why I said, let's take it slow and see where it goes. I wasn't going to say shit about our little encounter, but she decided as soon as I got off the live stream to be like, oh my god, he was so bored, he was yawning, and I tried to get him to notice me, and it's like, honey.
When do you see him excited?
It was 2 o'clock in the fucking almost 3 o'clock in the morning. If I'm not allowed to fucking yawn because I'm tired because it's 3 o'clock in the morning, go fuck yourself, dude.
Oh,
if
my
I wasn't
God.
interested in Gothie, I wouldn't have asked to see her OnlyFans, let alone gotten a hard-on to her 30-year-old of age ass. Like,
please,
get the fuck out of here.
Please.
Dude. Most people would have seen Gothie's fucked up teeth and been like, oh, this bitch probably does crystal. And I'm like,
my God.
I don't know that. I'm not here to assume.
He's got away with the ladies.
But it's like, okay, the trolls instantly were like, no, we can't have Cobra end his dry spell. No, we can't have it. He has more game with the ladies than we do. We just can't have it. So,
The trolls, they always,
of course,
they're always trying to get his goat.
her as hard as they could, and they got to her, dude. They saw a person who had mental issues, and they exploited,
Oh, God.
the trolls exploited Gothie for her mental issues because they didn't want to see me have a girlfriend that was of age, cisgendered, and alive.
Well,
They
he really gets stuck on the cisgendered too much.
couldn't handle it. They're just
He's
like,
really-
I hate Cobra so much that I'm this dedicated to harassing him. Honestly, it's fucking sad, dude. I didn't ruin shit. All you fuckers want to talk shit in the comment section. I know what I did. I know what I said. I know what I done. So fuck all of you talking shit. Punk rock's like, chug, chug, chug. I'll get to it, man. Just
He's gonna chug,
the
guys.
weekend and your boy Cobra's having a little sip.
Donate
sip,
first.
Sip. I'm pretty much ignoring Gothie at this point. I'm like,
You know what? He does do a pretty good job of, like, unless something very important comes up beyond it, like once, like two videos complaining about someone tops, and then, like, if there's nothing to add, he's actually absolutely done.
like she had the chance to have some real good of age right here, and a man who would treat her like a goddess and a queen without being too simpy, who would protect her with his strong arms. And
Oh,
then
wow.
She's going on fucking YouTube, fucking throwing the biggest bitch fit. I tried to make it work, and I'm like, honey, if I wasn't interested, would my gotten hard? You were showing me your private parts, I showed you my private parts. We're both consenting adults. Would it, like, this is so fucking stupid, dude. I wasn't gonna go on YouTube and be like, oh my god, she showed me her boobs, you guys, and I totally to it. And it was
Right.
sweet.
Right.
But she went off on YouTube saying she tried to make it work and couldn't make it work. So in my defense, I was like, okay, without going into too much detail, things got a little spicy, but I didn't go into like explicit
Like mead spicy, or
detail. Basically me saying if I wasn't interested, then why the would I be on this Facebook time call with her, Facebook FaceTime call with her till 3 o'clock in the morning, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. After 4 years of not having any, it's just like, I don't care about getting laid anymore. What's the point of getting laid if you can't improve gender relations?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What's the point if you're not going to improve gender relations for our society?
Do I need to get drunk and or stoned to enjoy my weekend? Not really. But if I have the opportunity,
Came out of nowhere.
That sneeze fucking dude. You ever had a hard sneeze that just like tickles the back of your top of your mouth and your nose at the same time?
Oh, like, yeah, if you're not ready for it.
But like, I'm not gonna talk about Gothie on my channel anymore. Like, this chick has some fucking issues. If I wasn't into her, I wouldn't take an interest. Like, I'm sorry, but I haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years. So I'm gonna be a little bit eager to get me some, but at the same time, I don't want to be a creep and come off as too desperate. Because if you were to reverse me and Gothie's situation...
he loves talking about double standards.
You know, the male in that situation would be perceived as a creep who couldn't handle being told no. And that's the cold truth of it.
I don't...
Fuck sickos, dude.
I'm having trouble picturing what he's talking about.
I'm like, okay, I like what you repping. She didn't have to show me her OnlyFans, and I didn't have to show her my... You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's like, that's how I played out. I'm like, okay, I like what I see. You want to get to know each other? That's cool. If not, that's cool too. Like, whatever.
He seemed pretty content with this situation. I don't think he realized that, like...
But this person...
she didn't like how things went.
No offense, but ever since I met Gothie, this is kind of how it's been. This 1 minute, she's like, oh my god, Cobra, eat my out. Next minute, she's like, no, I tried to make it work. And it's just like, honey, if I wasn't interested, I wouldn't even talk to your ass.
You talk to her what?
And I'm like, I don't need this bipolar bullshit in my life, dude. Best of luck to Gothie and whatever the fuck she's doing with her life.
Damn.
And it's like, dude, you totally doxed yourself on Richie's stream, by the way. Smooth. You're like, oh, okay, Cobra said, let's get to know each other. Instead of right now kind of thing. I'm like, that's the kind of chick that's just right there. If she would have been like, okay, you know what, I up. Hey, Cobra, if you give me another chance, let's get to know each other kind of thing. Okay? But she didn't even do that. She was just like, well, Cobra, he's a... And then goes after the next person that she could find.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, she wanted to sit there and say she tried to make it work. And I'm like, okay, in my defense... this is what happened kind of thing.
He seems to be kind of stuck on this.
You mentioned your OnlyFans. I'm like, oh, you got an OnlyFans? I want to see it. She showed me her OnlyFans. I was like, damn. And then in the original video response to that, you can see it on my channel. I didn't bring up in front of her or any of that shit.
Okay.
All I said was it got my hurt and she had to stop, and I left it at that. She's the one that brought up, oh, hey, Cobra in front of me, blah, 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 whatever.
Okay.
And I'm just like, okay, but... And then you want to sit there and go on camera and accuse me of making it personal when you're the one who went on camera after this 3 to 4 hour long conversation on Facebook FaceTime, sitting there like, oh, I tried to make it work. I try. It's like, dude, if I'm on the phone talking to your ass till like 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, whatever, obviously I'm interested. But after the behavior she's displayed, all I said was, let's take things slow after this and just kind of see where it goes. We see what each other look like naked. Okay, cool. We're both of age. We're both consenting adults. Righteous. Swing kind of thing. And she took it as, oh my God, he rejected me. And I'm like, I didn't completely reject.
Cobra's biggest flaw, that he wanted to take it slow and see how things go.
You. All I said was, let's play it cool. And that's what pisses me off. I'm like, there are women out there who get pissed off because you try too hard and you're too aggressive with your flirting. And now you got women out there who are pissed off because You don't just immediately simp for them. And I'm like,
Sure, both probably exist in this world. What's your point?
I'm single because I try to figure women out and I still can't figure them out. I don't care if you're trans. That's your choice. You want
How did we get here?
to identify as the opposite sex? More power to you, man.
Absolutely.
One of my freaking of-age fans is trans. Shout out to Lil Mama. That's what's up, girl. Keep doing your thing.
Shout out to Lil Mama.
Okay, you know what? All of you, this comment right here, you just got banned from my channel. I will repeat myself as much as I want. Go yourself, dude.
Ooh.
Like, I don't give a fuck. As long as you ain't a sicko.
So true.
Cares? But the album's getting close to done. It's the weekend. I figured I
don't know why he has to assume that there's so many sickos involved. But
live and be like, it's King Cobra JFS. Back at you with another video. Every once in a while, I will get super drunk because I can. I don't do that all the time when I drink. I've learned as an individual adult to just be like, you know, I love a good alcoholic beverage.
From time to time.
You have to get to that level every time. And the answer is no, of course not.
There you go.
But every once in a while, it's like, hey, it's my birthday month. So if I want to get fucking wasted in March, fucking sue me.
Sue
I'll be
him.
31 on the 26th of March. So if I want to get drunk this month,
He shall.
kiss my ass. I'm celebrating life. I love GarageBand, but if you watch a bunch of hot chicks on Chatterbait, your computer could potentially get viruses, and that kind of thing could fuck with your production kind of thing.
Oh my god, what? One more time? Love GarageBand, but
Hot chicks on Chatterbait, your computer could potentially get viruses.
Chatterbait is going to give you viruses and mess up your GarageBand program on your Mac? Bro, what are you doing on
And
there?
that kind of thing could fuck with your production kind of thing. And to be honest, I'm not that bad of an alcoholic. I've learned...
just a mild alcoholic.
If I can physically sit there and say, hey, you know what? If I can make the choice and say, hey, you know what?
Complete
I don't feel like
spilling
drinking
over
right now kind of thing. Then how am I an alcoholic? Because true alcoholics would just be like, I gotta have it now. Fuck everybody else. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's you.
There have been times where I'm just like, I love beer, but I just don't feel like drinking kind of thing, you know? Because I'm like, if you want to see a fucking alcoholic, I'll show you an alcoholic.
Go for it. Let's see what you got.
My goddamn money and alcohol, I tell you what.
You
want to buy a shit ton of alcohol to go with your beer? Cheaper beer is the way to do it. Oh my god.
Not an alcoholic, but he has to save every penny for his alcohol's consumption.
That would do anything to help his elders.
He's min-maxing his alcohol consumption.
Like if I was too drunk to help out an elderly person, okay, that's a different story.
You know, I don't know if we're going to get back to the Gothie stuff. Let me take a look here. He had a pizza. He had some more beverages.
I love pizza.
There you go.
If I had an of-age, cisgendered, alive female that was consenting to a date,
really hung up on the cisgendered.
Be fancy with it, I'd take her out to the Silver Fox because that restaurant.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but that garlic butter is so good. I'm just like, I'm gonna lick the box. Hold up.
He is a garlic butter lover.
But in the case of Gothie, I didn't have a shit ton of alcohol. But she went on YouTube and started throwing this big pity party about how she tried with me and she couldn't get me to like her. And I'm like, honey, if I didn't want to get to know you, would I be on talking to your ass until 2 o'clock?
Okay, there's nothing new here. All right, so I think that mostly covers all of the Gothie business without getting super hard into some of the details and then way too hard into other details. But how do you think this compares to his now relationship with Jessica, do you think he was possibly even slightly better off if things had worked out with Gothie? I mean, they're probably both like just as bad, but the problem is Jessica won't give up. Like, she's just keeping it going, and that's where things are getting bad because he's not going to stop it. So, oh well, thanks for tuning into this one, and I'll see you for the next one. All right, I should have mentioned this sooner, but I'm going to try to get on Twitch later and start up a new Elden Ring file. Get ready for that DLC in a couple months. Bye bye.